Good evening, everybody. That might help if I turned on Zizatsu music. I honestly need to find some more stuff put in it, but I haven't really been looking through Dover Syndrome of late. Hmm. Maybe it's a case of I'll have to. Huh. What terms do I even put in for my sort of thing? Retro, I guess? But, yeah. But, anywho's, so, today's stream, we playing through Cyberphnx Shadow Generations. Like, it's what you guys voted for me to play through that again. This playthrough will likely replace the old VODs. I've already gone ahead and privated those and such. But, yeah. I'll go admit, I really enjoyed it the first time, and I'm going to be enjoying it this time round as well. Especially because this time round, I'm going to make it my goal to be very careful and very meticulous, going over as many references as I remember as I can. Hey, I'm leveraging my game trivia angle, game history and game trivia angle, and I'm bloody sticking with it. In other news, new start screen. Yeah, I've finally decided to use the new start screen that I've had waiting the wings for God knows how long. Definitely a few months at this point. Definitely a month or two at this point. Touched up a little bit. That's why the colours are slightly different. Because with the rest of the 5.0 stuff, I'm working with a bit of an altered colour palette. Just in case, if there's anything I want to add extra detail to, I have some extra shades on the colour palette to do so. So, that being said, I'm half tempted to work more on the overlay than the models at the moment. Like, I'm half tempted to go more on like a new background or a end thing. Especially because I have a good idea for a new background. Like, I wouldn't mind having a set of backgrounds that look like video game levels. Like, some more generic ones to use. Well, some new generic ones to use. You know what I mean? And then just kind of go from there. Anywho, I'm gonna boot the game up. Such. Oh yeah, in terms of the game audio, anything that involves Green Hill at 1 will likely be... yeah. In those instances, I might have to mute the game audio just for that one level. Because I know last time there were some issues with a copyright flagging up. I think it was flagging up a Green Hill ringtone. Also, yes, we are using the Sonic Adventure skin. Okay. Anywho, without further ado, let's get going with the Sonic side of it. Spoopy! Hint display. Controller hints. This sign warns you about places where you can fall. I don't recall if I had this turned off or on. If I'm honest. I'm gonna say yes for now. Alright, gonna have to mute the game audio for a second. Just... Yep, have that set to legacy. Oh, okay. You have to turn Omichow off separately. Hang on, it's the... Okay, I was just double checking if the stream was lagging. Oh. Well, it's so convenient having the spin dash on the Y button in this game. Like... Checking the stream lag. No, we're good. It's just the streaming software make me think it's like that. Aha! I remember to jump there. Because I always end up forgetting to jump there. Fuck. I love how, like, they really... I like the underground sort of... I like the cavern bits of this version of Green Hill. I don't know why, it's really pretty. Okay, now we're out of Green Hill Act 1. The game audio's back. Holy crap, that is loud. Yeah, I'm turning the game down a little bit at your end.
He'll be here any second.
But yeah, that was randomly loud for no discernible reason.
Surprise!
Aw, you guys.
Yeah. But people who are like, how the hell did they manage to
It's kinda impossible to
get
surprise
Sonic off of that place to host him a birthday party?
I had no idea.
you. Yeah, right. Happy birthday, son. Hope you like
In the
this.
3DS version, they don't. Like,
Like it. I love
that's
it.
one weird story discrepancy between the two. In the 3DS version, Sonic does get there before literally anyone else arrives.
What?
So that's why that one only has him and Tails.
What's it doing?
And now I sub the principal of the bottles. Howdy, 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 ho. There goes the fucking gel tool. Why did I just give Timey an accent? Was alright, mate, if I'm essentially spoiled the main bad guy for a game that's over about 13 and a half years old.
Where am I?
It's white space. I can't do that meme voice particularly well. Space. Okay, now can I turn off Final Chat? Thank you. I like having that because it gives you like the little prompts, which really helps. But I don't need Owen Chow yapping my ear for 5 seconds. Challenge tries. Adjust lives for challenges. Yeah, you can actually have lives. Well, you can actually turn lives on or off. They're off by default. And such. Right. Let's pump it. Oh yeah, you can home and attack on rails in this game. Whoa. Which I don't think was a thing in the original. So, what I want to do with this replay through, get all collectibles. What?
All right. Whoa!
Yep, I just careened off the edge of the earth. Oh, it... Wait, it popped me up here? Alright then. Well, I ain't complaining. Yep. And we go down here. So to get an S rank, you need to get an A rank and then clear it without dying. Essentially. Right, how many frames did we lose off that?
That was awful. I couldn't tell where I was or what had happened. Ugh, like I was trapped in a nightmare.
Well, you're safe now, and that's what's important. Is it just me, or does Green Hill look different?
This isn't South Island, and all the color and life's been drained from it. Totally strange.
And no stranger than fighting evil genies or saving aliens in an interstellar amusement park. Right now, we should focus on finding our friends.
We can start over there. That skyline looks familiar.
Oh, that line's actually a bit different in the original.
Well, that's as
Oh,
good a lead
that
as any,
seems actually a
Tails.
bit different
Back
to
in a
in the
flash.
original.
Wow, that was crazy, Sonic. You weren't kidding. It's like you never left.
Yeah, and Tail didn't suspect a thing. So yeah, this was the interesting thing about Sonic X Shadow Generations. Well, specifically the Sonic Generation side of it. Maybe read the dialogue. People are mixed on said rewrite. My opinion on it is meh. It just kind of exists. Oh yeah, they also added so that you can find Chow. And yeah. Boom. Oh yeah, that is a skill shop. You use these various skills that are very useful. Like, I am definitely buying that one. And that one. Basically, it allows you to sort of customize it. Or customize what you're using. Also, the drop dash is in this game. But for classic Sonic, it's a skill rather than being intrinsic to his kit. Whereas for modern Sonic, that is intrinsic to his kit. which is very weird. I don't know why they did that. But yeah, don't worry, this isn't nearly as in-depth or necessary to mess about with as it is in Sonic and the Secret Rings. Also, speaking of which, in that cutscene, Sonic says, "No, weirder than fighting evil genies." Yeah, that's Secret Rings in a nutshell. And him saying about saving aliens in an interstellar amusement park is a reference to Sonic Colors. I wasn't kidding when I said I was going to go super in depth with it. Well, think about it, the blast off skill for modern Sonic is very much like the mini turbo, is essentially the mini turbo skill from Sonic and the Secret Rings. You can play Act 1 and Act 2 in any order. Act 1 tends to be easier though. Debatable. Clear an act to proceed to the next stage. The path will sparkle until the stage is cleared. Anywho. Now we're at Chemical Plant. It's weird to think that people are sick of Chemical Plant now. Considering, well, yeah, it's weird to think that people were really excited for Green Hill and Chemical Plant and Sky Sanctuary, but nowadays people are sick of them. Chow here? I seem to remember some sort of thing. Ah, there he is. Yeah, there's 3 in each, well, I got a bit of height out of that. Getting that now, cause, well, I just can. But this game plays a lot faster than I remember. Or it could just be the stage, cause, yeah, Chemical Plant is just really quick in this game for some reason. No, that's the whole point of Sonic, but it can be a bit of a blink and you'll miss it type of deal. But, yeah. Oh yeah, Red Rings, you get stuff for them. Like, this is where a fair bulk of the collectibles are going to be. Actually, no, about half your collectibles is going to come from Red Star Rings. The Chows... Oh. Yeah, you don't get any, like, bits of artwork or music tracks from them at all. They're just window dressed. but yeah. Oh, that's one thing we could do. At the end of each stream, we do a gallery check. And we look at all the collectibles we have access to. Yep. Dang it. Shit. You didn't see that. Oh. Whoopsie-doo. That's what I was trying to do. There we go. No, give me red star wing, bitch. There. So through finagling and loud swearing. Makes me wonder if I should start clipping some of the streams again. Well, okay. Yet I missed it. But there's Chow here. Hey, I hit it. No, I thought you... Okay, I thought there was a shortcut there. Maybe I'm thinking of some other area. I was thinking of this area. Whee! Oh, actually, one shell. Two red ring. Now, how should I go about the monumental task of getting all the collectibles? Oh wait, cutscene.
Tails!
This is definitely the chemical plant, but we're not remotely on Westside Island. Did that monster do this?
Honestly,
We'll figure it out
this
later.
game kind of reminded
Friends come
me
first.
about the fact that the different little islands had different names and very boring names. South Island, West Side Island. Like, seriously, they're actually really boring names.
You saved me, Sonic. I'll be sure to return the favor next
not really worrying about that right now, Amy.
Oh yeah, that's another thing.
Wonderful.
In those cutscenes in the original, Sonic didn't actually say anything. He was just mute for some reason. So I like that they added dialogue there. Okay, I have to go in with modern first and do classic after, cause the cutscene where you save Knuckles as classic Sonic, they changed the dialogue but not the animation, and it looks really stupid and funny. And yeah, if you wanted to know why, ah shit. So yeah, if you wanted to know why Chemical Plant, Sky Sanctuary, and Green Hill are overused to buggery, blame this game actually, because this is where, well, because that's how physics work apparently. But yeah, this is a game that brought those levels back, and yeah. Sega really likes beating a dead horse a bit. Ow! Really? And it's not gonna let me up there otherwise. Whatever, I'm probably coming back to this level anyway. Woohoo! Ow! Steady. Oh shit! At least for Red Ring. Nope, the Red Ring didn't count. Shit, I need to grab it again. That was close. Don't remember this bit. I am not getting an S-rank on this. Oh! And I did the same thing again, apparently. Yeah. Why don't you actually hop over to here, backtrack a little bit, yeah, and just grab the... Ow. Come here, you little shit. Yeah, I like the environment. I do think Generations Sky Sanctuary is really pretty. but I do not like this level particularly much. And I just went off the cliff again. Oh yeah, didn't they speed up this crumbling bridge a bit? No, they didn't. I'm probably thinking of Act 1. I didn't even get the A rank. Whoops. Artwork 5. I'm just getting bloody artwork at the moment. Act 1 I do like. I know. I'm not usually a fan of levels that are just bottomless pit the level. But I always love doing that particular skip. Oh. Yep. But yeah, this one I prefer out of the two. Especially because you can do some crazy skips. This bit is what I don't like. Why? Because they do some evil shit with the last 3 red okay. Yeah, they do some evil shit with his last 3 red rings. Basically, at the end, on the iconic sort of crumbling tower part, there are 3 red rings side by side by side. And you know how you get all those? By replaying the level 3 different times to go down 3 different paths. What? And yeah, the top path, like, the bit where the paths like diverge, yet is the bit where the second red star ring is. Yeah, right here. Why you access those 3 red star rings is by going to different paths after that second red star ring. So you have to play this level at least 3 bloody times. I love how this cutscene doesn't sync up with the new voice lines. But they didn't bother to reanimate it.
Thanks, Sonic. Now then, tell me, where is the rest of my island?
I ate it.
Sonic!
Anywho, now we've done all the acts, challenge gates appear. There are 5 challenges, each in acts 1 and 2 for a total of 10 challenges. Now I can tell what kind of challenge awaits you. Green Hill Song Original. And yeah, there is a little... Oh, that is just a random little bonus minigame. Find 3 boss keys to unlock boss gates and face a boss. You can get a boss gate key by clearing 1 challenge act as either Act 1 or Act 2. Make sure to come back here after you attain the key. So basically, you have to get one of these boss keys from each bit. Ow. Yeah, this one I don't really have much trouble with, cause you all see my little speedrunning tricks here. Like, I can get miles in front of this guy. Hit. Why is it? There we go. And it happened again. What the hell? But yeah, what the hell happened there? There we go. Whoops. This is actually another one of the routes you need to take to get all red rings. The challenges are the reason why I'm saying I am not attempting to get all the S ranks in this game, because there's like too damn many. Well, bells are active. Ring a bell to make a note appear. Grab it. Provide new pieces of artwork or game music to the blah blah blah. Oh, this is a fun one. So, certain missions will have it so you team up with each
Leave the flying to me. Just press the button to call me.
level will have
I'll take care of this one.
a challenge where you go up against one of Sonic's friends, and another where you're being assisted by one of Sonic's friends.
Here goes.
This is the only one that involves a classic character, because Classic Tails is the only classic character in the game,
You can count
other
on
than
me.
Classic Sonic, and a certain other somebody. But honestly, you all should know who that is anyway. Again, decade-old game. But yeah, I like this particular one.
Here goes.
Yeah. I do like how it is a case of you do get one with Classic Tails in it.
Sonic.
Also, this music, I believe, is Balloon Park from Sonic 3's multiplayer mode. Like, each, Flash Hill. Oh yeah, there's also rival fights. Praise me if you wish to have a Chaos Emerald. Yeah, there are rival fights. In the 3DS version, these are actually rival races, which low-key feel like a bit of a reference to the Sonic Rivals games. And yeah, you'll recognize here, this is actually a classic Metal Sonic. And yeah, you just need to bonk on the knob in for a couple of times. And as for the battlefield, it's Stardust Speedway Bad Future. And if I had to guess, this is probably where this particular Stardust Speedway bad future kind of became Metal Sonic's theme, if you will. Come on. Bollocks, I missed. Yeah, just jump up on those. And just wait for them to run out of steam. And then you bonk them again. And push. Death. And Chaos Emerald, Chaos Emerald! Do-do-do-do-do! You got Chaos Emerald. Legend says collecting all 7 will do the thing and cause a mysterious power to emerge. And you'll know the whole spiel. And such. Yeah. Don't worry, I won't have to mute, now. Well, New Green Hill Act 1 now, cause I have other music I can use. Yeah, you can switch your music for a level. And Splash Zone from Sonic 4 Act 1, I believe. Which... actually, over time of the original generations, the newest Sonic game. Cause
First one to the finish
Sonic
wins.
4 Act 2 came out after. Oh yeah, this is a race against Knuckles. The gimmick is oversized bad mix. You can't defeat them, but you can stun them, which allows you to run on them. Oh, or you could just run on them anyway. And yeah. So, interesting thing to know about Buzz Bombers in this game. They have two different colorations. There's Sonic 1 coloration and there's Sonic 2 coloration. The Sonic 1 coloration mainly shows up in Act 1 of Green Hill, with some having the Sonic 2 coloration, and the Sonic 2 coloration mainly shows up in Act 2, I believe. You unlock all. You collect all boss gate keys. Use them to unlock the boss gate. We could. Or we could piss about and get the rest of these challenges done. Where are Buzz Bombers? Yeah, these ones use the Sonic 2 coloration. Though the actual design for the Buzz Bombers in this game, the actual model, as well as the designs for the Chopper and Motorbug, are actually from Sonic Colors. Whoops. I forgot to change the music. But yeah, some mission types will actually yeah, here you see both colorations, both for Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 colorations. Dang it. Ow! Oh yeah, the clocks sort of add extra time and make it so it's a bit easier to get that S rank. But since I'm not really bugging about with S ranks... Oh, music note. Toxic Caves from Sonic Spinball. From it is a bit of a weird inclusion. Then again, Sonic Spinball in general is a really weird ass game in general. It was Sega's first attempt at a pinball game. But you're sort of, well, using Sonic as a pinball. And yeah, it was very weird. Tough as nails though, because you have to contend with sodding pinball physics whilst trying to do any monicum of platforming. So yeah, you can see the issues there. Well, it wasn't their only attempt at a pinball game. Because, with the Game Boy Advance, they did actually have a proper Sonic pinball game. Well, I say Sonic, but there are other Sega characters in it as well. That being Sonic Pinball Party. A game that I am very much familiar with as it's one I grew up with. Oh yeah, some of these challenges essentially allow you to see the zones in different times of day. which is actually rather nice. It adds a nice bit of visual variety to it, don't it? Alright, you need to actually activate them first. Yep. I messed up. Yeah, so you need to actually use the buzz bombers to get high enough to hit that second one. Palm Tree Panic from Sonic CD. Alright, is it Sonic CD or is it Knuckles Chaotix? No, that is from Sonic CD. The one I'm thinking of is Door into Summer. That's one from Knuckles Chaotix. Hang on. Is it playing the fucking Adventure Speeches jingle? Never did that before. Like, it usually just plays the song music faster like it typically does. That's cool. Like, it's not because I'm using the adventure skin for Modern Sonic, because that wouldn't affect Classic Sonic at all. I guess it's because I'm... I guess it's because where I'm using... where I've changed the music, it probably doesn't do a sped up version of it for that, and just uses the adventure. Well, that's actually a really neat little detail, even I didn't know about this game. Huh. Anywho, that's Classic Sonic's missions down for Green Hill. Ah, this one. Yeah, I will say this, I don't know what this song's from. But I'm gonna turn it up my end, see if I can pin it down. No, it's using Green Hill Act 2. Okay. I thought it was using mission-specific music. I hate this bit. There we go. But no, I wasn't using mission-specific music. Huh. I thought that one did. Sonic Boom from the opening for Sonic CD actually. Or at least for the US
Race to
version.
the finish.
Ah, yeah, I know what this one uses. This uses a remix of Supersonic Racing. I'm gonna turn it up my end because I like this remix. It does exist in the 3DS version, but it doesn't have as much vocalization. It literally just has the Supersonic Racing bit. Fun fact. The first time I actually heard a remix Supersonic Racing is actually Sonic Pinball Party. Yeah, we're going back round to that little nugget. Yeah, this one's piss easy. You can get a lot of distance on Tails here. Ow. Yeah. What other ones are used in Battle Mode? I know, the beach stage from Sonic Battles actually has a remix in this game for a Battle Mode. Yep. Yep. Trying to think what to do about Red Rings and a Chow. Oh, you know what I could do with that? Leave it to after we beat the game and have that as like a bonus cleanup episode. Cleanup stream. How does that sound to y'all? Wheat Mountain from Sonic Colors. Yeah, bit nerve-wracking, but not that hard. Doppelganger race. This one's always interesting. Ow. Get. Okay then? That was weird. Sega, I think I found another collision problem. Oh, that was weird. Yup. Dang it. Hang on, I got it. See, I told you I always come back. Kingdom Valley from Sonic 06. Oh, this is definitely a useful one to get. Aqua Shield Challenge. You have to leverage the bouncy to get through the obstacle course. Yeah, this is how the didn't realize this was a path. And perfect. And that unlocks the Aqua Shield skill. Which essentially gives you the Aqua Shield. Switching switches. No comment. These blocks always make me nervous for some reason. I suppose it's because I'm constantly worried that I'd find some way to get crushed by them. But again, that could just be me. Ah. Oh, there's a switch there. Are we going to the end of this soon? Ah, okay. I remember what you have to do here. You have to jump on this one. Then jump on this very small one. And then push. And voila! And oh, that's all of Classic Sonic's thingy acts. Stardust Speedway from Sonic CD. Alright. Time to knock out one Sonic's ones. Collect set number of rings scattered by the sprinkler enemy and reach the goal in time. Honestly, I think Shadow Generations has a way better way of handling these, you need a certain amount of rings. Why? Because what they do dang it. Oh yeah, I forget that it also... Yeah, you have to be super careful. It's not like Sonic and the Secret Rings where you're gonna have where you only lose 20 or so rings when you get hit. Here you lose all of them when you get hit. So naturally it's a lot more annoying. Dang it. They always come back eventually. This game controls so damn smoothly. Well, I think I got a bit too used to how well this game controls, because when I went back to Sonic Frontiers to record that short, the B-roll for one of the gaming trivia shorts this week, it threw me off immensely how different it is. For one thing, I had to get used to having the spin dash, not the homing attack on a different button. There we go. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Like, or at least that's the main plan for right now. That being polishing off Endless Possibilities, the main vocal track of Sonic Unleashed.
Jump higher with my Pico Pico hammer. Press the button and call me. You can count on me. Leave it to me.
Yeah, you have to use Amy to
Here goes. Leave it to me.
launch Sonic upwards. And you have to time it properly in order to get the most height out of it.
Leave it to me. Here goes. Leave it to me. Here goes. Leave it to me.
Yeah. It's not that
To me.
bad to get used to.
Leave it to me. Here goes.
Yeah, the tricky part is where they ask you to try and time it with moving objects. Quite a fun little challenge, but yeah, if you can't get the time down, you're screwed. Double gang race. This one's not that bad either. The early doppelganger races and the early challenges in general are not that hard. Oh yeah, skills are not active during challenges. Be aware of that. And honestly, these doppelganger ones are just a test of how well you really know a level. Yet. Sorry, sorry if I'm being quiet. I am in focus mode a little bit. Oh yeah, you know how I moaned about the control scheme feeling weird cause... Oh, in Frontiers feeling weird cause I've gotten used to this game's one? Well, you can actually have it so it uses Frontiers control scheme, where it has the boost on the triggers and the homing attack to the Y button. I am playing this on Switch, hence the lower frame rate. Supersonic Racing from Sonic R. Oh, 1 ring challenge. Which will go with only 1 ring. I hate these. Forgive me if I play this one super cautiously. And I've already lost the damn thing. Crap. Ah! Bollocks! Ah! And now I have to start the entire thing all over again. Yep, this is gonna be one I'm end up stuck on for a while. Don't worry, if I don't get through it today before ripping my hair out, I'll probably do it off screen. Because that's a mentality yeah, I think that's the mentality I'm gonna have with these. If I'm having trouble with, or I get annoyed with it on stream, I'll do it off stream instead. Just for my, if anything, just for my own sanity. I know, I think it's just a bit smarter to do it that way, and it's the way I want to do it. Damn, that is a lot of egg robos. See, there I only lost 5 I had 5 rings left, what the hell? Hang on, wrong way. Yeah, that's the only thing with a spin dash in this game. You do have to commit to it. There we go. Aha! Got ya. You know what? I'm gonna do this one. Ooh, Sky Sentry at night. Oh. Huh. Damn, this really is putting me in mind of Silent Forest from Lost World. You know, the ruinsy like levels. Boosh. Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't even realise these things can even work sideways. Yeah. Ow! Oh, nice. Chanjaks actually have checkpoints. I realise that. Neo... Oh, Neo Green Hill Zone from Sonic Advance. Anywho, I think I'm gonna put the game to one side in a minute. Statue room. That's how you access it. So basically, yep, this is where Door Summer's used. I knew it was used somewhere in the game. So yeah, you had these little statues which I think in the original you got from Red Star Rings? I love the fact that they did actually include Jet here as one of these. The new Badnik designs? Oh, they essentially have all enemy designs from the entire game. Huh. Characters. This is just a general character overview. And you can even switch between modern classic with Sonic and Tails. Yeah, they don't have a modern Metal Sonic render, they only have the classic Metal Sonic render. Use it. Which, yeah, you got Green Hill from the original, Sonic 1, King Valley from Sonic 06, and its possibility from Unleashed, Savannah Citadel Day in Unleashed, because Unleashed you had levels split into day and night. Day you'd do as Sonic, night you would do as Werehog. That's where that form of Sonic originates from. Sweet Mountain from Sonic Colors. You can tell this game will use the American spelling because it doesn't have a U in it. Yes, the European version of Sonic Colors does actually use the European spelling of Colors in its title. Toxic Cave from Sonic Spinball, which was actually the first level, because you had Toxic Caves, Lava Powerhouse, the Machine, and the Showdown. I think the last level's called. Palm Tree Panic from Sonic CD. Sonic Boom. Huh, if you think about it, this is probably one of the first vocal tracks in Sonic. Along with You Can Do Anything, which I think was the other opening one for certain regions of the game. I can't remember. I think it might have been the Japanese one or something? Stardust Speedway. Oh, this is the Bad Future version. Yeah, this is the US version of a Bad Future Stardust Speedway. Because with Sonic CD, you had that time travel gimmick. You had past, present, good future, bad future. And it was also known for having two different soundtracks. This is the Stardust Speedway, Bad Future, for the US version. The Japanese one was the if you know about the Mel Sonic meme, that's literally sampled from the JP version of Stardust Speedway Bad Future. This version took over as Metal's quote-unquote theme for a couple of recent entries actually. Sonic Forces and Team Sonic Racing. Metal Sonic did have its own theme in Sonic 4 Episode 2, which was also used in Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. Don't know if it was used in the first one though. Super Sonic Racing from Sonic R. I don't know where in the game this was played. It had a lot of it had a vocal track for every track. And I think this one played during Radiant Emerald, which was the unlockable one, but I'm likely wrong on that. It probably played something else during that track. Neo Green Hill Zone from Sonic Advance. But this one's a slightly altered version of it. Because unless this is how the instrumentation is meant to actually sound, and it just sounds differently because of the GBA's of Game Boy Advance's sound card or whatever. But yeah, this is specifically for Act 1. The advanced games had different tracks for each act, similar to like Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Splash Hill from Sonic 4 Episode 1, and then we cycle back round. Yeah, that's the very last one in the list for Sonic Generations, cause well, it was the game that came out before the original Sonic Generation. Art. A lot of this is just concept art for the game itself. Which, yeah, I also really like it when they plop concept art as an unlockable gallery thing in games. Because you get to see what their vision was like and how it shifted about it. One of the ideas for tone pose? Yeah, you can see that they originally concepted for part of Green Hill to look almost canyon-like in a way. There's art for Green Hill grind rails. And if you really look at it, like the vine ones, they kind of remind me of the vines from Speed Jungle in Superstars. No, I haven't played Superstars, but I've seen enough footage to know that the vines there are essentially grind rails, even though that game didn't really have grinding. Chemical plants. Part of me wonders if this was maybe some concept art of the hub for chemical plant in this game. Or it could just be to show the level of detail they were willing to go with here. Oh, now, I really love these bits of concept art. Right? Where they directly include the sprite they were replicated? Or the sprite of the object or enemy they were replicating in the actual concept art sheet itself. So you can literally see how they reimagined it. And I even included versions for like grind rails and that. Ah. And you also got concept art for old Sonic games. Sonic Heroes. I can imagine these were like initial concept sketches for Sonic's redesign for Adventure. Before they settled on what they went with. Idea for Sonic's moves in Sonic Heroes. And more for this game, Start Speedway. How they wanted the actual platforms to look, how the background stuff. Yeah, you can tell they went in a crazy. This game has a crazy amount of detail. And now we're back round to first. Okay, new to this game, you'll get hints for like where Chow are. We're not worrying too much about collectibles at the moment. Instead, we're going to worry about that after we beat all the challenges of that in... well, beat the final boss and beat all the challenges of that in the game. And then we'll worry about collectibles. Like I said, Chow don't do anything. They just piss about in white space and look cute. Red Wings give you concept art and new tracks. If you collect all 5 in an act, you just get given an ability or a new skill to play with. And yeah. Just wanted to show that off. And yeah, every time we finish one of these streams, we'll go back to the collection room and see our goodies. And yap about the history. hell, I'll even timestamp this bit of the stream for those who want to know a bit more about it. But for now, let's come back to here and have a little chat for a bit. Yeah. And I love this game. I genuinely do. I don't know. I only ever had the 3DS version growing up as a kid, so when I played through this for the first time on stream, it was quite an experience because I'd seen so much gameplay of it. It was amazing. And Shadow Generations, honestly, that has to be one of my favourite Sonic games, period. Just cause it is peak boost formula. The original the Sonic Generation side of it was peak boost formula until the Shadow side came along, and that took over as peak boost formula. And one thing that I appreciate about Shadow Generations does, how it does the 2-act structure. In the one that's meant to be all 3D, it's literally all 3D. But, how do you guys want me to go about it? Do you want me to go about and do the Sonic side first? Or completely clear the Sonic side first? And then go over to Shadow side? Or do you want me to do what I did in the original playthrough and just flip-flop between the two every other week? Yeah. But, yeah. My brain's gone completely blank. I think I used up a fair bit of my yap juice during the collection room history lesson. Again, remind me to timestamp that. Because that's something I'm going to be doing each of during this game. Just having a segment where we go into the collection room, go over any new collectibles, and have a bit of a yap about Sonic's history with it. And yes, the Shadow side would also be subject to the same yappening. Sonic X Shadow Generations is Sonic history distilled into its purest game playable form. Other than like a straight up collection or something. But yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed that, because I really enjoyed going through all that, I will admit. If there's one thing you guys know I love doing, it's going on and on about gaming history and weird little bits of gaming trivia that I just know. that have accumulated over the many years. You know what I mean? Yeah. I honestly can't think of much else to really say that I haven't already said. Again, I think I use my chatting tokens on the collection room history lesson. Also, that is so what that timestamp's going to be called in the VOD. That's totally what I'm calling that chapter in the VOD. The collection room history lesson. Yeah. I actually really hope that you'll have enjoyed the stream, cause and stuff like this where I can just show off my passion for gaming and its history and those random little tidbits in full force. Well, if you wonder why I don't do videos about this, my sanity doesn't last long enough with editing to edit anything longer than a short. Let's be completely honest. Unless I try to do like little character history lessons, but in short form. That'd be an idea. At the very least, like, going into where a character originated from. I know. It's probably also easier on the recording side of it, because yeah, I like to be short and sweet when I'm recording. Otherwise, my brain will wander and will be here for the next 5 hours. Whilst I attempt to vaguely gather my thoughts together. But, hey ho. Sorry, I have my, fan on in my room, because with how hot it's been today, I kinda need it. But that sort of made it the right temperature. Like, a very nice temperature. Oh, luckily it's not like humid hot today, it's just hot. Like heat hot. Well, let me check the weather forecast out, because time to talk about what might be on the schedule for the next. Honestly, I don't know. just on one particular account. We're having a bit of a resurgence of a heat wave, or oh, is it hot enough for a heat wave? But I can definitely tell you that Tuesday's not in the cards, cause it's gonna be like 30 degrees that day. 30 degrees centigrade. I mean, well, Celsius. I mean. Because we mainly use Celsius in this country, in the UK, so yeah. What they could get away with? Yeah, might be a bit of a backloaded week. Friday and Saturday. Potentially. I don't know. I'll check the more in-depth weather reports when I'm sorting out the schedule tomorrow. But that's a problem for future Cyber to handle. And such. But yeah. I've kind of lost my train of thought completely. So I am going to leave it there for the day and let you all go for the weekend. So as always, thank you all for popping in and hanging out for a bit. Doesn't matter if you just popped in to say hi or if you've been lurking the entire time. You all are very much welcome back here anytime. I hope you all enjoyed yourself. Make sure to stay safe and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you next week. Alrighty. See you next week, everybody. See you next week, everybody. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Good night, everybody. And see you next weekend. No, see you next week. Good night.